Looking good here. We can go Pathway on red, hold up in Voltage Surge, and then Odoir on blue. Raffine's Tower. Pretty looking land here. Let's do it like this. We also probably could have played Jwari on one, but we'll see if we get a Luminarch Aspirant here. Nope, tap land by the opponent. Okay. Yeah, let's play out Odoir here. Hold Jwari for turn 3. See if we can nab a Raffine now. No, hunt for specimens. Okay, this is different. This is not your usual Esper deck. I'm excited. Let's see what we can get here. Not worth Voltage Surging. That's fine. Probably just going to iterate. We're going to drop on turn 4. They could drop a Sorin on our face. We could potentially hold up in Voltage Surge if they minus. We actually have a lot of land. We don't have to iterate here. Let's just hold open some mana. Let's see what happens. Let's give it a minute. Enter. We have so many cards, we don't even need to really iterate. The only reason to iterate is to draw faster into our win cons, like Lear or Goldspan. Sciences, okay. That's fine. Planes. Foretell. Okay, probably foretell a Doomscar. Noted. Take 1, fine. Another Titan. Alright, I think we're going to iterate this turn just because we need to accelerate our process here a bit. Can hopefully hit land and still hold up in Jwari. Yep, that's pretty good. Hand. Library, exile. Hold open Jwari, and here. Probably drop off, maybe one of the Jwaris. That's one of our only interactive pieces. Let's actually drop off this land here. Celestis, that's nice, okay. Opponent is doing the control thing. Has not left them open to any counterspells this game yet. At least not to Jwaris in particular. Take 1 more damage, totally fine. They do have 2 mana open, so they can actually big score us. Or counter our big score. I think we do it like this. Hold both Jwari and big score for this turn. Even if they counter one of the big scores, it's not the end of the world. Fortunately, the opponent does get to flip the Celestis here. Yeah, Celestis is very nice in the control mirror. Drop off Farewell. Interesting. That actually can exile our creatures. They must know that Titan is coming. I wonder if they have a backup already. Okay, so we're going to attempt a big score here. We're going to drop off one of our Jwaris. And we could even main phase our second big score on our turn. If we really want to hit the mana to hit the Titan. I do expect a counterspell here, though. Yep, that's fine. My turn. Lear. Interesting. We don't have the mana to protect it, though. I think we drop this Jwari and try to big score again, though. Do they have the second counterspell? I guess they have enough mana regardless. Let's do it on their upkeep, I think, before they draw. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we'll wait till their end step, actually. And here. Hope they deploy, you know, one of their big threats. The 6 mana Angel. Lolth. Okay, that's fine. We'll let that go. We do have Voltage Surge. We don't have to big score here. -3. Okay.
Power. But you are too. Aren't I the generous one?
No problem. Alright, let's attempt a big score here. And drop off a Titan, I guess. Kind of scary, but I think that's the correct play. Hold both Lear and Voltage Surge. Pick off Lolth. Let's see if we see another counterspell. Thinking. Okay. Interesting. They don't want to counter that one. They look through our graveyard. Alright, I do think we go ahead and Voltage Surge the Lolth right now. Smith 0. If we get a Titan, we're probably going Shield counter plus pick off the Celestis.
Oh, you'll fall into my web again.
Alright, more land's okay. Take that next green. I think we go for it here. We have the 2 mana to pay for Make Disappear. And we also have Fading Hope to protect it. So, let's try it like this. Sticks. Alright, very nice. We're going to take the Shields counter. And probably destroy the Celestis, I think. Let's pick you off. Vanishing Verse at the ready. We'll go ahead and protect you. Bounce you back, replay you next turn. Feels good. Opponent is down to 2-3 cards now. We do pick off the Celestis. We're going to take a little bit of damage this turn, but we have the Titan to run back. We could even play Lear instead. Make sure we have Fading Hope to protect it. Yeah, I think we drop Lear here instead. Because if they just counter the Titan, it feels pretty bad. Or they have removal for the Titan. Their stick. All right, let's see if they have the counterspell. That would hurt a little bit. We at least can Dragon's Fire one of the tokens or potentially drop Fable. Lear lands. Wonderful. We could take an iteration this turn. I don't think we played land yet. I think that's okay. We could also just Voltage Surge. We have all the goodies in hand. Let's just make sure we don't die, I think. We can do this on their turn, I think. Hold them a Fading Hope and Voltage Surge. I think that's fine. And Dragon's Fire. Looks like they have interaction here. They march you. We are going to Fading Hope you. First, we're going to Voltage Surge, though. Take out one of their attackers. Submit 0. And next, we will attempt to Fading Hope the Lear. Get it back. We could even not do that. We could even just bounce the token, but that's a little greedy. I think if we play a Lear and go iteration next turn, we're in pretty good shape. Vanishing Verse, they know we have the second Titan ready to go, though. I wonder what this last spell is. I'm pretty sure it's Doomscar, I guess, at this point. Here comes a Sorin. Nice draw by the opponent. We do have Dragon's Fire at the ready, so we're probably going to go Shields counter for Doomscar. We could go Life. I think we'll go the Rhino token, though. Make the Vampire. They get impressive damage. It's possible we actually have to go Life here, because the Rhino can't even block. Fading Hope is a nice draw here. Here it comes. So we definitely want the Shields counter for Doomscar. And if we don't Rhino, we take 4 damage this turn. But we have Dragon's Fire next turn. 4 damage brings us down to 5. That's still fine, actually. Let's take the Rhino, I think. Shields counter here. Fading Hope at the ready. And here. We'll take 4 damage this turn. Block the Rhino to the Pest. Plus, they get a draw. Looking for answers. They get a land. Fine. Pass to attackers. It's fine. We're going to hold Fading Hope to protect the Titan. Oh, they can actually get in with the Menace guy, though. I don't know if they realize that or not. No blocks because... I mean, if we block and they Doomscar replay it, that's actually really good. So I think that's fine here. We lose the Shields counter. We see the Doomscar. Yep, we have the Fading Hope at the ready, though. Exactly as planned. If they have one more spell, though, I mean, I guess it was a little risky of us. We didn't have to do it that way. But we get it, so we're paid off. Flip. How does Goldspan fare here? We have to take out Sorin right now. Feels pretty good. Whereas otherwise we don't. I think that's fine. Stick by the opponent. Yeah, we can take out Sorin now. Wandering Emperor. Ouch. Okay.
You started this fight, but I'm going to end it.
Well, nothing we can do about that.
This is what you get for hurting my people.
The Emperor or the Sorin? I guess we take out the Sorin, because Sorin is card draw. Try for the Emperor next turn. At least the opponent doesn't have any creature lands. They can only plus on an empty target this turn. Okay, let's hope they don't have a counter spell here. We have 1 man open for Jawari. Sticks. Nice. Okay, Rhino and Shield, I guess. Try to take out the Emperor this turn. They make 1 blocker. That means they can... Yep. We don't actually have to risk the token, though. It doesn't really matter if the Emperor sticks around. Pretty weak at this point. Let's just go like this, actually. See if they want to block or not. Ray of Enfeeblement. Okay. That's, again, fine. A plus on the Emperor is not that scary. We, on the other hand, are going to drop double Fable here. And we'll leave the land in hand to discard. And here's fine. We're just playing around Doomscar. Now, if they hit the Farewell, then we're going to be sad. So we do need to start making moves soon. We're kind of operating on the assumption that, we've won, you know, they can't do anything, but they can top deck their second Farewell and screw us over. All right, sacrifice the Emperor, which implies second Emperor in hand. So we don't even need to attack with the Rhino. We can probably keep a Voltage Surge. I think that's fine. Counterspell would be nicer, though. Let's do it like this. That's a great draw. Do we want to drop off Voltage Surge? I don't think so, especially if they have second Emperor. It'd be nice to pick it off. Okay, opponent took their full timeout there. I think they're thinking if they should play an instant before we potentially discard draw into a counterspell. That's my guess as to why they use 2 full timeouts there. Okay. We actually don't really need hand. I think we'll go hand. Library. Exile. Bounce one of these tokens. Don't need that. I think they have the second Emperor here. So let's attack first. And again, we hold back the Titan. We don't need to attack with the Titan right now. Keep the shield counter. Let's see if we see the second Wandering Emperor right now. Which is what I think they have, but we'll see. I don't think of Vanishing Verse, for example. Ah, it's just Takanuma. Okay. So they get back the Wandering Emperor here and then play it. That's pretty crafty. Yep, there it is. But we have Voltage Surge at the ready. Here the Emperor comes. Again, we didn't play into it. We kept the Titan around. I wonder if they want to plus on the token, perhaps?
I will protect my people.
They want a minus there. Okay, that's fine.
I am almost sad to see you go.
Alright, I think we'll just Voltage Surge you now. Seems fine. Smith Zero. We'll hold Leer in hand in case they do top deck the Exile spell. We're in a pretty solid position. If we play Leer, okay, I think that should wrap up the game pretty soon now. We will drop Leer this time. We can copy the Titan, though. We don't have to drop Leer still. Nah. Wow, if we drop Leer and then top deck the Exile card, then we just lose. We're being very patient here. I think we can probably get him with the Titan at this point, since we have Leer to close out the game anyway. A lot of treasure. Opponent takes the block on the Titan. I'm not as worried about Doom's card because we have Leer now. So we'll do it like this. We're turning the corner, getting a little more aggressive. Can play you out on blue, I think is fine. Plenty of mana. Enter. If they top deck Farewell, then we have Leer to back it up. Oh, Leer, actually, Exile's the graveyard too. That doesn't even work. Okay, Vanishing Verse. That's fine. Okay. Sure, we can take one iteration and then play out Leer and still have plenty to go. We might see a scoop soon. Goldspan's pretty good. Library Exile, I guess, is fine. Play out Goldspan and copy it. That's a lot of damage this turn. Copy, copy. Alright, I think we're good here. Let's see, they power up the Hall. So we'll leave one of these back, just in case somehow they can sneak out lethal. Because if we attack all, they can still block here with the Hall. And then they only take 14, so they're not going to lose this turn no matter what. So let's just keep back one in case somehow they can power up Hall and ding us for 2. I don't know. Maybe if they had enough mana, they could do that with Meathook Massacre. I don't think they do, but we can actually... Nah, it's not enough damage. Okay, that's fine. Could probably have played out Leer and still had enough mana to pick off the Hall, I think, because we had so much treasure, but I don't think it's necessary at this point. Professor Onyx. Oh god, can they get there somehow? I don't think so.
Welcome to Witherbloom College.
We'd love a creature land. Do they hit Farewell here? They don't have enough mana. They only have 4. Okay. I think we just do the thing. Nice game. I think we got it, right? There's no Settle the Wreckage in Standard, so I think we got it. Okay, good battle. Rafine's Tower, they cycle for dramatic effect. And 1 Ray, just for show, yeah. Oh, they drain a little life, actually, but still, it's not enough. Sweet. Good game, good battle. Looks okay. Opponent goes first. Makes sure we're a little bit worse. Mulls to 6, though. Red, do nothing. Okay. I think we'll go ahead and play Odor out here. I think that's fine. Hold up in Fading Hope. A lot of land. Luminarch? Yeah, we don't have removal. Yeah, we can go ahead and bounce this guy. That's fine. Get a little scry on. Try to get something other than land. That is still land. That is also still land. We need red down to iterate on 2. So we'll do it like this. And if we're super lucky, we can nab something with Jawari, but unlikely. If we had a Cav, that'd be nice. 3rd land. 2-drop returns. We'll let it resolve this time. We get the counter. Okay, another expressive iteration. I think that's where we're at this turn. Iterate first. Yeah, hand. Library, exile. Okay, gonna take a bit of damage. Let's see if we see a full Raiju to the face here. 4th land. Stormseeker, not a Raiju. Still a lot of damage. Okay, 6 to the face. Down to 14. Let's see, deck. We got some answers coming, and Kumano as well. Down to 13. More iteration. Well, we kind of have to iteration here. Don't really have a choice. And no pieces of removal. Okay, well, guess we go hand. Yeah, library, exile. We might just straight up lose this turn, so that'll be fun. End here. We don't really need to gate. We don't need all this land, though. We don't need to tap land for a long time. That's not our issue. Maybe we can save and negate for a crucial burn spell. Right, we actually have the Jawari here. Well, that's nice. Still about to take a ton of damage this turn. Oh my god, look at this emoji. Alright, I mean, yeah, you're earning it, so I'll give it to you. Drop down to 6. We need an answer that's not expressive iteration right now. Dragon does not do it, although we could play it as a blocker, but I don't think that's the play. I think we're looking for an amazing iteration this turn. Let's make it happen. Well, Fading Hope is part of the equation. Is there anything else we can do this turn? We could hold, make disappear in hand. And Fading Hope now. No, I want a Fading Hope at the beginning of combat, I guess. So you have to go into the hand. And, I mean, you don't really matter. I guess we'll hold Goldspan in hand. Or, lose the Goldspan. Doesn't really matter. Okay, we'll go library, exile. That's fine. We could actually, iterate one more time here. I think we should, in fact. I mean, we could negate a burn spell, I suppose. Seems unlikely, though. Yeah, let's just do it like this. It's fine. There's a chance we negate a burn spell. This guy flips, though. Feels bad. Raiju returns. Yeah, also feels bad. Okay. Good game. Not getting out of that one. All blue, no red. Have to mulligan that. Better. And keep this. Probably put back the Titan, actually. Yeah, it's got to be like that. Most expensive thing. Alright, we have to start here. So we can go haul untapped on 2. Set up for iteration. Nice. Make disappear. Okay. And here, we're up against Grixis, question mark. Gaze into the Abyss. That's a nice name. Swamp, okay. Voldaren Epicure. Probably not worth countering. Or removing, I don't think. Pass. Yep, that's fine. Alright, give me some land here, friend. Cool. We might just take both lands, actually. So we go hand here. Library. Exile. Hold open red. In case we need a voltage surge. I don't think we pick off the Epicure, but we'll see what happens. Have to play the 2-mana 3/2 Vampire. That's a much better voltage surge target. There it is, of course. Yeah, we can go ahead and do this now. That's fine. Harvester goes down. Not under any significant pressure so far. 1 to the face, down to 18. Okay, another Voltage Surge open. That's kind of nice, actually. We'll drop the Fable. Take our second blue. I don't think we need to focus on green just yet. And hold open 1 red for another Voltage Surge. Prepare to Dragon's Fire with Make Disappear open the following turn. Alright, end here. Doing okay so far. Opponent eyes the target. They have their own Voltage Surge. Makes sense. Okay, no problem. Still got a ton of value left on the Fable. Now, what do we want to discard? We'd love to hit a counterspell for Goldspan. In addition to Make Disappear, just to keep our options open. We could probably drop off maybe Dragon's Fire and also Voltage Surge. Yep. Taking 1 per turn, no problem. Opponent is down to 2 cards. Manual taps here. So they really want red open, is what that means. So they probably have red removal. Or they're hoping to draw into a double red card. Manual tap the red this time. Alright, nah, I don't even know what they're doing. Maybe they just want specifically a red and a black open to draw into the anvil. We drop off one of the gold spans. I think we drop off both of these guys. They haven't shown us a creature we care about. Let's hit that land. Sad. Don't get there. Okay. Well, I guess we're doing this instead. Fine. And nothing else. End here. Cycle? Alright, we're both just having terrible draws this game. It's the battle of the terrible draws, but... we didn't get to do the thing. I think it's funny they scooped because we were having the same level of badness of game, but whatever. It's fine. It is keepable. It's a little bit awkward. Jawari on 1. Snow-covered forest. Okay. Yeah, I think we will drop one of you. Hold the second one. Let's see what kind of... Sculptor. Okay. Well, we can hold Jawari here, actually. We could also just take them off ramp. Do we have an answer for their 3-drop? They drop a troll. We don't really have an answer. I think we actually let them go here and try to rebuke a bigger target next turn. End here. So if they play into the counterspell, we can Jawari. But if they're smart, they won't. But if they just play a troll here, we can rebuke it in our turn. Okay, let's see. 3-drop. Just a ranger class. Alright, well, I guess we can make disappear this. That fit nicely into our curve. Would have been a little more awkward if they had successfully been able to play around that. So this turn we could iteration and look for a land to Voltage Surge. It's okay. Alright, we do get there. Do we need more land? We're doing okay on land. Next time we can take an iteration here. Hand. Library. Exile. Play you. They already have 1 mana open, so we don't really need to play around Snakeskin Veil. So we can just do this on their upkeep and force them to use mana on their turn. Let's go ahead and do it now. Smith 0. Okay, Sculptor goes down. We are all tapped out. But we do have Thundering Rebuke for the biggest creature they could play. We hope it's not a Chariot, which it is, of course. No problem. We'll just progress. Keep making strides forward. Alright, what are we doing this turn? We could iterate. Iterate plus rebuke someone. I'm down for that. We're out of blue. I have to play Jawari tapped this turn. Opponent holding priority with the Chariot. Okay. More iteration's fine. Could also just take land, but I guess we probably can land too. We'll go hand. I'd like more blue. I think we'll play you out on blue here. Let's do it. Library, exile. Not worried about green just yet. Play you out on blue. If you rebuke one of these tokens, I think it's better than holding Jawari in this case, so we'll go ahead and do it here. I'll tapped out though. See what the opponent can drop. If they go land Ren, it'll feel bad, but you know, I only have space for so many 5-drops in the deck. They have to hit both the land and the 5-drop in hand, which is a little bit more unlikely. Oddity, yeah. I mean, Jawari wouldn't have countered that anyway. We don't have any other interaction to hold, so not punished there, although it's not going to feel good. Yep. Power up the Chariot, get in for 6, copy the cat token. Now we have enough mana this turn, either to Goldspan or to Leer. We're getting low for sure. I think we Goldspan. I mean, it doesn't really matter. If they have removal, they just win. So in that case, we actually Leer here. No, I think we Goldspan. Alright, we don't even need green yet. We're going to need a bunch of red for this next turn. It doesn't really matter how we do it though. So, it's fine. We'll play you out in green now. And we'll attempt Goldspan. And then next turn, hopefully we have enough mana to Leer and play multiple things. To pick up the Goldspan, we get even more treasure. Our goal next turn is to play Leer and have enough mana to play both Voltage Surge and Thunder Rebuke, and hope that gets there, although it might not. Power up the Chariot. Opponent gets in for 8. No Ren this turn. No other hasty creature. Blizzard Brawl. Sure, we get the treasure. We can't Jawari it. Rather, we ought not to. Opponent gets in for 9. We're going to have a lot of mana this turn. We do have enough both for Thundering Rebuke and for Voltage Surge. We'll see if it's enough to get there. I guess even if we take out 2, they'll still have... well, we'll see how they power it up. Okay. I don't think it's worth expressive iteration here. So this is our hand. This is what we got. And we'll take a Rebuke here. And we probably have to lose the Leer. We probably have to chump off the Leer away. Wait, am I crazy? Is there classical music playing? What is your jazz music? Jewel Thief. Okay. Wait, that was really weird. Is my audio connected to something else? I have to check that after this game. I swear there was like jazz music coming through my headphones for a little bit. Okay, well, that's sad. We have to do this now. Then they power up the Chariot and just win anyway. So I think that's game. We can take you out. But then, doesn't matter, the power up the Chariot in response, and that is game, Spitzer. Did not quite get there. Yeah, I mean, I'll let it show, but that's what it is. Yeah, it's lethal. Yep, goodbye. Goodbye. Welcome to the post-game deck tech. We're playing TEMUR Control today, except it's not really Control. I think one of the most interesting aspects of this deck is that when you are building true Control, with only just a couple win cons sprinkled in there, you actually have much more room for interaction in the early game. What happens with this deck is we're kind of more of like a combo deck. It's really TEMUR combo, I guess what it is. Because we have so many top-end threats. We're really just trying to ramp into Titan. That's the win con. We're trying to go, you know, Fable early, into Goldspan, into Titan. That's the combo. So it's not actually Control. And so as a consequence of that, when you have more of your deck dedicated to your top-end slots, you inherently have less room for interaction in the low-end slots. And when you're trying to build a deck that can both account for control and aggro, i.e. you have straight-up removal spells as well as counter spells, and a lot of your slots are dedicated to this top end, you don't always have the answers in hand all the time for whatever situation you need, because some of the cards in your hand end up being this top-end threats that you can't play for a while. So as a consequence for this, sometimes you have games where you only have removal spells against control, and sometimes you have games where you only have counter spells against aggro, and it feels a little bit bad. So that is the cost of playing this deck, but the top end is extremely powerful. If you can combo off and get the Titan out, you do tend to win those games. Towards that note, because again, we don't always have all the interaction we want at a given point in time, because so many of our cards are at the top end, I did do a couple tweaks to what I think most people play. I took out some copies of Make Disappear, I took out some copies of Negate, and I took out the Test of Talents copy in order to put more Fading Hope in here, because Fading Hope can act as essentially either a counter spell or a removal spell, in the sense that it can protect your Goldspan Dragon or Leer, like a counter spell could, although you can't counter things with Leer on the battlefield. But it can also double as a way to remove your opponent's creatures or stall out the game until you hit your combo pieces. So again, given the issue that this is really a control deck with too many top-end pieces, I like Fading Hope in here better than some of these counter spells, because it can fill that gap where sometimes you're stuck with only removal spells versus control, or only counter spells versus aggro. So that's the deck. Give it a go. It's fun. When you do the thing, it feels really good, and when you don't, it feels kind of bad, but that's just how it is in general. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment letting me know what you want to see next. I'm Dr. Ruckus, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.